Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Turok 2. It's been a long time since I've done a video. In fact, it's been so long that there's actually been 2 updates to the game since last time I recorded. One of those updates, there's a lot that those updates have done, but one of the big things that it's done you saw happen in the previous episode where I was riding the dinosaur and I switched weapons. You're not supposed to be able to do that. That didn't happen in the original versions, and they took that glitch out. And in another version, they released a whole bunch of updates. Some of them are going to be interesting and kind of go beyond what was in the original game. Let me experiment with one right now. Notice when you select the shotgun, both ammo types are now at the bottom of the screen. Explosive and regular ammo. So that's kind of cool. I'm not sure what I think about that. It makes the game a little bit easier. Seems like they have increased accessibility in many different ways to the game. So a couple things just to kind of clarify lore. You know how I am with my Let's Plays, or this is how I'm going to be. I want to make sure that I get the lore right. And again, if you guys are watching and you hear me say something wrong, then let me know. So this level is actually called Slaughter by the River of Souls. It's actually the official name of the level. I thought that was interesting. The River of Souls is just a great geographical feature in this level. And the city is not called the River of Souls. A lot of people are like, oh yeah, the city is called the River of Souls. No, the city is actually called Arachne, and you hear Adon say that in the intro. And it's an interesting thing that this whole city just happened to flourish here like this, because everyone here in this city is like, they had a clean source of water, but then the River of Souls happened. They don't really know why it happened, and they're like ignorant to the fact that they're even on like basically a giant ship that's a planet. Which is very similar to a piece of Marvel lore that I learned. For those that have seen Guardians of the Galaxy, you know what I'm talking about. It kind of goes along with that in a way, but not really. I won't spoil anything else. Go see the movie if you want to know. So anyway, this is what I guess I consider to be like the main gate to Arachne once you get to this point. And this room, in general, is like a major showcase to just what they've done with this HD version of this game. I mean, just kind of look, you wouldn't be able to see the ramp right now. Like, the ramp would just now be appearing right now in the original version, but in the HD version, you got complete sight, line of sight in this room. So in a way, it kind of makes you feel like you're a little bit boxed in, but it also, I feel, really enhances the game to be able to see everything in front of you. Fog, I think they've introduced fog in areas where it's appropriate to introduce fog, and right here it's just you don't need it. You can see this whole room and it doesn't take away too much of the experience. So we can't get up into the gate yet; it's locked, and so yeah, you see a lot of places we don't. Nice, we don't need life force anymore because we got 9 lives and 99 units. So you can see here there's recesses for gate keys, and the gate is locked. So okay, here we go. So you hit that, and this will open something. I think it's this. It opens this. Yeah, there we go. So now we start entering one of the parts of the River of Souls that are the Slaughter. That is interesting. Ooh, green blood. That's weird. We enter a catacomb, basically. This is an area where you're starting to encounter spiders. The bricks look a little weird here. I'm not sure I like how the bricks look. I'm not sure I like about that spider look. The bricks here kind of look like a bad Duke Nukem 3D level. That was kind of unnecessary. So here we have a portal, a warp portal. You're going to see this is level 2, and you got the warp portal there. What you're going to notice is that, like, you know, where the heck is the switch? Like, it's not very obvious where that is yet. So we hit that, and that'll open up these things, so we can go down here and get the key. But yeah, it's like, where's the switch to activate portal? It's like we were in the area and we didn't, you know, we didn't see it. We didn't see it. So it becomes a lot less obvious where the switches are for the portals. One thing we could do is go ahead and put these in here. But one thing that will always be true. Oh, and this is cool because the statues will move. You will never warp like to another area before finding the key to the warp portal. And I think the same applies to the eagle feather too. So you'll never leave the area you're in before you find that switch. So that's something to keep in mind. I think I actually do have to go down there. I don't know. I want to go down there and see what happens. Turok can hold his breath for quite a while. So that activated this switch to this area. And I believe the switch is in. If it's not in here, it's somewhere in this area. Okay, so it's not in here, but that's how you get to the next area. I think the switch might be in here. Yeah, there it is. So it wasn't too far away. It gets much worse. Lair of the Blind Ones, I'm looking at you with a glare. I don't even remember Lair of the, like, how to even get through that. That's going to be an interesting... It's going to be an interesting 5 or 6 episodes trying to figure out how to do Lair of the Blind Ones. And now I got to figure out how to get back up to where the portal is. Just got to go back down here again. So which one is this? Yeah, I don't remember. I think this is the bad one. Mm-hmm. It is most definitely the bad one. Here we go. Let's have some fun with this. So we got some explosive shells, if we need them. We got some grenade throwers. Let's go. Let's do this. Come on. I wonder if they're supposed to, like, just sit there like that. It's kind of awkward. I think they're supposed to, like, chase after you. So you're going to start running into, in these areas, you're going to start running into these switches. And what these switches do is that you have to find them in order to proceed in the level. And it's just a kind of way to make sure you explored every area. So when you hit those switches, and then go up here, it'll trigger these doors to open. And you got more of these guys to deal with. These guys are moving. Nice kill. Yeah. That was a good kill. Okay, so that opens up another. And you can kill these guys with the arrows, frickin' pistol, like it all works. Because they don't really have that much armor on them. You want to talk about enemies with armor, wait till the next level. So let me see if I can finish this guy off with just the pistol. It is doable. See, that's not too bad. It's doable. Not a big deal. Alright, saving some explosive shotgun shells for you. That's freaking awesome.
You have found part of
CC, a little tougher, but still pretty reasonable. Dug through my ammo a little bit. I suppose I could have used one of the ammo respawners up there, but might as well move on ahead here. Okay, so we found a way to proceed. We swam to the bottom of the cistern here and pool, and found that we can move on to this area. Well, here's more ammo for the shotgun that we need.
Shotgun.
Go to the next area. Ooh, surprised I didn't. That guy was annoying. Alright, let's see here. Ooh, I think that might have been an entrance to, gates. Watch out. Wow, that guy was annoying. Falls down right in front of me, that's cool. Ooh, I actually ran out of pistol ammo. How about that? Yeah, bow is weird. The tech bow is really weird. You're better to just use it aiming down the sight because the range is so pathetic on it that you won't get anywhere. So that back there, that's a gateway to right there. It's a zoom in again. It's a gateway to whatever the hell it's called, a freaking gate that you have to destroy in order to complete the mission objective. Yeah, that works. 30 ammo. That's pretty good. There we go, full ammo. Alright, again, shoot that. You want to wait to go across it. If you don't wait to go across it, yeah, I had a feeling that guy would be an annoying pain in the ass. I'm gonna switch. I feel like I'm skipping stuff here. These guys have different sound. I just realized. They changed their sound. They might have the N64 sound now that I think about it. Alright, so now we enter this area, and when you open this... Ooh, okay. Good to hear their sound. When you click open that switch, it opens the next area into one of these... that's not right. Into one of these gateways to the mission objective. This is like the indication that you're about to enter one of those gateways. They are called the Soul Gates. And when we enter here, we see we have a new enemy, and oh man, these guys are annoying. The range that a zombie can throw blood is just unreal. It's like not fair, and they do a lot of damage too. Basically, you just fire away at this thing. They're so annoying that they sound like they're saying annoying. Annoying! Annoying!
Soul Gate destroyed.
There we go. And I think they keep respawning in here because they're assholes. Let's refill ammo here. Perfect. Alright, and then we can exit out the back.
Full health.
Yeah, I needed that. Oh, you can carry 50 clips. I don't know what I was... 40. Alright. Yeah. Break all barrels. Okay, this is just the same way. Yeah, okay. Same way. Alright, let's go.
Check bow. Sniper capability
There you
enabled.
go, we're already like halfway through this episode and I barely made any progress. I got one soul gate down, that's a lot of progress actually. Oh boy. Let's see if I can use some tech bow on these guys. Yeah, there we go. Even the regular bow. There we go. Oh, hi there. Yeah, I think what happened is in the PC version, the oh boy. I don't know. I may be just talking onto my ass. In the PC version, the Raptoids or whatever they're called, the yellow guys, have like the same sound template as the Raptors, and they figured like they didn't have enough memory or something. But on the N64 version, which was a superior version of the game, it's in everything except graphics, and maybe a couple other things, like the sound effects in the N64 version and the music in the N64 version were superior to the PC version at the time. But they Raptoid may have had a different sound effects pack, and I think that they fixed that in this recent update. They gave the Raptoid the right sound effect. Now, what I didn't hear yet is to hear if the entrail going invisible sound effect was put to the N64 version, because that's another one that I really like a lot better than the PC version. See, those are Raptoids. You can tell because they're like a much lower pitch in their sound effect. Yeah, that sounds a lot like the N64 version, actually. I really want to just blow one of these guys up and find out if they switch to that or not. The way to do it is to use the tech bow, actually. Tech arrows. No, they didn't. That's unfortunate. That'd be a good one to fix. Whoa. Seriously, what is zoom in? Really hard. Okay, so it's X and Z. Oh, I think I was supposed to try that. Okay, this is it. Oh, Raptoid. There's 3 Raptoids. Shotgun. Yeah, if you blow out their vocal cords, you'll hear their sound effect. Ooh, arrows! I'll retrieve my arrows. Alright, opening the door. Okay, I feel like I didn't find everything in here yet. Let's make sure. I really feel like I missed something. Maybe not. Alright. Go. Is there a way to check like what keys you got? Yes, there is. Bam. So I know if I got the River of Souls, Talisman, the actual talisman itself, and then the that's a spoiler. We won't talk about that right now. You all know what it is if you played the game before. But that's a good way to check, see if you got all
Shotgun
the...
check mag 60.
Ooh. So we got a tranquilizer and the mag 60, which is basically an upgrade to the pistol. I don't think I needed to go that way. But for finding it, that's what you get. Switch stuff. This is where I need to go. Now, the point of the tranquilizer gun, I don't know if it really has a point. It's like, oh, if you want to like, not have that much violence in here, you can use the tranquilizer. Oh, that's really fun. You know, who would want to do that? But I guess there's some, there might be some enemies who it's just a lot easier to take out with the tranquilizer. I never really worried about it. But there's probably just a lot of enemies that go down a lot easier with the tranquilizer than with just like blasting their head off with a bunch of shotgun rounds. I'm gonna save that ammo box over there. And I'm gonna get each fire from them. Oh, that's beautiful. Yes, that is definitely the N64 sound. That is awesome. Okay. Yeah, that's annoying. I really do think that the range of the bow is like lower than it's supposed to be. Alright, that opens this central chamber thing. It's around. I really feel like I'm missing something. Hook the map and look. Alright, we're in the Catacombs again. You know what that means? Alright, so you got like ladders. But you can't reach those, even though it looks like you should be able to. You can't reach them. Ooh, we got. Why did he take so much hit? Alright, this is a place where you can probably get some strength. So I hit him, and you just wait. Need to get him again. Crotch, and down he goes. It probably was just the reboot, reset in the music. Yep, you don't have an arm. Mag 60 is probably a little bit overkill on this part to stick to the pistol. Mag 60 is just 3 rounds at a time. That's really annoying. So here's a full health. And the door shut. Because we have to fight a bunch of spiders now because it was a trap. Ooh, there's an ammo reset. I feel like I bet myself. I might have to die here. Oh, I'm gonna die. Yes! Ah! I'm Turok, but that's in the first game. Well, you get a little reboost
8
animation.
lives remaining.
Okay, well, I'm gonna call that the episode, and when we come back, we'll figure out what we're supposed to do. See you in the next one.